Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for a Quickie episode of Fuck, Marry,
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the FMK podcast. I'm your host, Devika.
And I'm your host, Britt.
And today we have another Quickie episode.
Sober Quickie or
all right?
Quickie? Are we sober?
It's not a sober Quickie.
Yeah, me neither.
Next time. We'll do a sober Quickie next
Maybe.
time.
No problem.
It's too late in the day for a sober Quickie. I'm going this week.
Okay. Yes, this is Devika's episode. Non-sober Quickie.
And my idea came once again, and I'm going to post a picture of this book for anybody who wants it from the Little Book of Bad Taste. But I did a little extra research on it because some of these can be a little bit vague.
Okay.
But this one is going to be famous body parts.
What?
That are now privately owned.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
So when you consider this, you have to, like, when you're deciding what to FMK, you have to consider one of these places being in your home on display forever.
One of the body parts on my house in display, yes. Or just for a night,
or just for yeah, exactly. Like, yeah,
cute.
Okay. Yeah. Super cute. Okay, so option number 1, we are going to go with the cancerous tissue from the jaw of U.S. President Grover Cleveland.
Why though?
I don't know. That's a great question, but I'll tell you where it resides currently. So this is actually a real thing that somebody got on auction, and it currently resides in the Mutter Museum of Philadelphia, which specializes in bizarre medical curiosities. And among this cancerous tissue from U.S. President Grover Cleveland.
Random president too, by the way.
Yeah. They have the joined liver of the original Siamese twins, Chang and Eng. They have the BC Hero pelvis collection, which I couldn't tell you what that is, and I didn't even bother looking it up. And the Chevalier Johnson collection of foreign bodies removed from lungs. So any listeners in Philadelphia who want to go to the Mutter Museum and check this out and report back to us, we would so appreciate
we got
that.
A date night idea for you.
Yeah, exactly. Any tourists in Philadelphia want something to do, check out the Mutter Museum.
Check out some cancer.
And then you'll see the cancerous tissue from none other than the jaw of U.S. President Grover Cleveland. All right. So that's option 1 for you. Option 2. This is so gross and weird. Elvis Presley's wart.
Ew. He has a wart?
Yep. He did, apparently. And it is currently owned by one Miss Joni Mabel. Hopefully I'm pronouncing her name about this lady correctly. Of Athens, Georgia. So I did look her up because the book just sort of like said her, I think they said her name. Yeah. They just said owned by Joni Mabe. Sorry, not Mabel, Joni Mabe of Athens, Georgia. So I was like, who is this Joni Mabe of Athens, Georgia? And she apparently owns a ton of her own personal family memorabilia and like a ton of Elvis memorabilia.
She's like an Elvis freak.
Yeah, which I would assume she owns other things outside of his wart if she cares about him enough to like have his wart and put it on display.
What else you got?
So that's option 2 for you.
Okay, gross.
And then the final, this is the grand finale. Napoleon Bonaparte's penis.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So this was removed by a team during autopsy. It's a team of French and Belgian doctors. And when it was first put up for auction in 1972 at Christie's, which apparently is a auction house that I'm too poor for, the member was observed to be approximately 1 inch. The member, meaning the member, was observed to be approximately 1 inch long and was listed as a small, dried up object.
Oh my God, Devika.
But come on, you got to give him a break, right? I feel bad for the guy.
I was kind of hoping he would have like big dick energy because it's Napoleon.
But he might have. It literally is. It has no blood in it. It's
How
like
much shrinkage though. Like that was not an 8-inch dick originally. Let's be real. It did not shrink 7 inches.
I mean,
I would probably be like a
listen,
tripod, but big dick
probably
energy.
not. I don't know. Did he though? We call it the Napoleon complex when people act like larger than they are. And we said it was because of his height, but
don't you say big dick energy when they're acting large too?
No way.
Yeah.
I feel like big dick energy is when you're like super confident and you don't need to like be pretentious. Like, what's the guy who's dated all the hot chicks, the comedian?
Which one?
Pete Davidson. Pete Davidson. But like the one who's like, right? Pete Davidson? Am I saying his name right? I feel like an idiot for that. Yeah, but like he's not like it's not about him being attractive. It's not about necessarily him even being that funny, but he's just so chill and he's so cool. And I think that's why. I feel like when somebody's like trying too hard, it's like, what are you compensating for?
I guess. I thought it was like the Napoleonic complex because he took charge despite his am I wrong?
I think you say, oh, he has a Napoleon complex when somebody's shorter and they feel like they need to compensate. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that makes sense then.
Yeah. Hey, listeners, write in and let us know what gives you big dick energy. So
someone just owns his dick?
Someone owns his dick. So his dick was purchased by an American urologist for $3,800, but this was like earlier in the 19th century, earlier in the 20th century. I think it was like actually, I'm not even going to speculate on the date. I think it was the 70s, but I'm not entirely sure. Or maybe the 50s. I'll look that up. Actually, I won't. I'm not going to ever go back to this subject, but it was in the 1900s.
No further.
And it was purchased by John K. Latimer. And he's kind of famous because he was the first non-government expert to examine evidence taken at Kennedy's autopsy. He was hired by the Kennedy family.
Okay.
This fragment of Napoleon is still held by his family. It's still owned and held by his family.
Oh, that'd be weird. I wouldn't want my family like just owning my vagina after I die.
But it's not Napoleon's family. It's just like a random
the
American
family. The buyer's family?
Yeah.
I thought it
the American family just still owns Napoleon's.
Okay, I thought it went back to like his lineage and they just have it.
Oh, no. John K. Latimer's family.
Got it. Okay, still weird. Still weird.
Pronouncing his name right. So, Britt, which would you FMK? The cancerous tissue from the jaw of U.S. President Grover Cleveland, Elvis Presley's wart, or Napoleon Bonaparte's member?
God, why do you do these to me? Your quickies are rough. Oh, geez. Okay, here we go. Yeah, these are going to be weird opinions. I would marry Grover Cleveland's cancerous tissue because cancer fucking sucks and you can study it.
Yeah.
You can probably learn from that, right? So useful.
For sure.
I got to kill the tiny dick because there's just too many of those in the world already. And I really don't. I don't need an extra one from an absolute dickhead also. Fuck you, Napoleon. Oh, yeah. No more tiny dicks. Sorry. You got to go.
And then you're fucking with the wart, huh?
I would fuck that wart. Elvis was hot anyway. Maybe it was like
I guess that's a good explanation. So I agree with you for the cancerous tissue for sure. That was like marriage without a doubt because you're right. It's like, it's almost like a stand also. It's like, fuck cancer, I'm going to put it on the wall, you know?
Yeah. You forgot you have to choose too.
I know. I just, the wart thing grosses me out so much, but
the tiny penis doesn't?
I don't want a penis like just hanging out in my like of Napoleon. I don't care who it belongs to. It's like, so I agree with you.
Okay,
I agree with you.
Let me play devil's advocate.
Okay.
What if it was a huge dick?
No, I still don't want like just a dried penis hanging out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Who thought to save that, by the way?
By the way, another option in the book was Rasputin's penis. And I mean, to be honest, I'd kind of want, if I would probably fuck with that one.
Why?
Just because
giant.
I don't know. I don't know. But, and they put it in a small velvet lined box, which I think is kind of pretty.
Those fucking Russians, man.
I know. Like the delivery is so good that maybe I would.
Oh God.
Yeah. So there you have it.
That was a really cute episode. Thanks for that.
That's it. Yeah, for sure. And that's the end. So if anybody wants to sign off, they can. But really quick, I just wanted to tell you that I played. I know that it hasn't been released yet, but I played the Quickie that we did together with a couple girlfriends who came over. And I don't know if you remember. Okay, yeah, from before. And the sour thumb.
Oh, I forgot.
Cocktail. Yeah. They were like, so first of all, they chose the sheep droppings to mess around with. Yeah, they were like, yeah, no, they killed that one. They fucked around with the boiled the thumb one. And the reason that they had was that it was just like one person's thumb. So we like looked it up, and apparently it was one person's thumb that had been found because of like frostbite or something, and it be initiated to one of these clubs. You have to like take a shot with the thumb in it. But in 2013, someone swallowed the thumb.
Ew! How drunk do you have to be? Ugh. How would that go down that
so
easy?
Gross.
God.
What? But then what did they replace it with? You know, we don't know.
But wait. When I was looking for images of sourdough cocktail, those are not the same thumbs. They were not.
They didn't look the same, right?
Yeah. So I don't know.
They look different.
True.
Yeah, I don't know. But I don't even want to put a picture of it on like Instagram because it looks so gross.
Well, good news for you. Once our YouTube comes out, it is all over that thing.
Yeah, perfect. And we can do whatever we want. All right. Well, that's all I got for you.
All right. I need to recover.
All right. Signing off.
Bye. Thanks, guys.
Bye.